Hello children, a very warm welcome to the students of class 4. Congratulations, you all have been promoted to class 4. I wish you all success, joy and a wonderful year ahead. Real learning means paying attention and staying curious. I'm sure you will do your best and let today be the start of something new. As you can see on the screen, this is a textbook in English for class 4, Marigold, and the first unit consists of a poem, Wake Up, and a lesson, Neha's Alarm Clock. Today let's learn a poem from Unit 1, Wake Up, which is written by the poet C. Fletcher. The poet C. Fletcher was a native of London and was born in 1584. He went to Trinity College, Cambridge. He was a reader in the Greek grammar and in Greek language 1618. In 1603, he contributed a poem on the death of Queen Elizabeth to Sorrow's Joy. He is known for his great devotional poem of Christ's Victory. His last work, The Reward of the Faithful, appeared in the year of his death, 1623. Children, do you like to get up early and go for a morning walk? Because when you go for a morning walk, you can listen to different kinds of sounds like the rustling of leaves, the wind blowing, the chirping of birds, and the sound of footsteps. So now let's read and recite the poem. The title of the poem is Wake Up. Wake up, wake up, it's a lovely day. Oh, please get up and come and play. The birds are singing in the trees, and you can hear the buzzing bees. Wake up, it's a lovely day. Oh, please get up and come and play. It's much too late to lie in bed, so hurry up, you sleepyhead. Wash and dress and come on out. Everyone is up and about. The cow, the horses, the ducks and the sheep, the tiniest chicken, cheep, 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 wake up. A poem by C. Fletcher. So children, do you know what the poet wants to convey through this poem? He wants to draw our attention towards the beauty of nature. He insists upon waking up early. He wants all of us to wake up early and observe the beauty of the rising sun, the blooming flowers and the flying birds. So children, let's read the poem once again to understand it in detail. Wake up, it's a lovely day. Oh, please get up and come and play. The birds are singing in the trees and you can hear the buzzing bees. In these lines, the poet is addressing the small children who are still sleeping. He asks them to wake up, to get up, for it's a lovely day. Lovely here means beautiful, it's a beautiful day. He tells them to please get up and come and play. He wants them to go out and play. For the birds are singing in the trees. You can hear the birds singing in the trees and you can also hear the buzzing bees. Here buzzing means making a low, continuous humming sound. So moving on children. Wake up, it's a lovely day. Oh, please get up and come and play. It's much too late to lie in bed, so hurry up, you sleepyhead. Again the poet tells the children to get up because it's a beautiful, lovely day and he asks them to come out and play. For he says, it's much too late to lie in bed. It's too late to be lying, sleeping in bed. So hurry up, you sleepyhead. Sleepyhead is a person, especially a child who is tired and looks as if he wants to sleep. So moving on children. Wash and dress and come on out. Everyone is up and about. The cow, the horses, the ducks and the sheep. The tiniest chicken, cheep, 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 wake up. Here the poet is addressing the children and is telling them to have a wash and to dress up and come out. Because everyone, all the animals and the living creatures are up, they are awake. And about means they are moving about. For example, the cow, the horses, the ducks and the sheep and even the tiniest chicken. A chicken is a young hen and tiniest means very small in size. And this chicken makes the sound cheep, cheep, cheep. And once again the poet is telling all the children to wake up, to get up and enjoy the nature. So children, let's have a look at the new words we have learned in this poem. Lovely means very beautiful or pleasing. Buzzing is making a low, continuous humming sound. Sleepyhead, a person, especially a child, who's tired and looks as if he wants to sleep. and tiniest means smallest, very small in size. Now let's learn to make sentences out of the new words we have learned in this poem. The first one is lovely, which means very beautiful. Example, I saw a lovely view from the window of my house. Another sentence, Geetika is wearing a lovely green dress. Second word is buzzing, which is a humming sound. Example, the mosquitoes are buzzing all around us. The bees are buzzing inside the house. Number 3, sleepyhead is a sleepy person. Examples, he is such a sleepyhead. Wake up, sleepyhead. You have been asleep for 10 hours. Number 4, tiniest, very small. Example, the baby had the tiniest feet. The tiniest creatures are the cutest creatures. Moving on to the question answers. Question number 1. What do you think the birds say to each other in the morning? Answer, I think the birds say good morning to each other in the morning. Question number 2. Who are already awake? Answer, birds, bees, cow, horses, ducks, sheep and chicken are already awake. Question number 3. Which creatures wake up in the morning before the child does? Answer, birds, bees, cows, horses, ducks, sheep and chickens. Now children, let's recite and enjoy the poem. Come on, let us all sing together.
Wake up, wake up, it's a lovely day. Please get up, oh please get up, and come and play. Wake up, it's a lovely day. Please get up, oh please get up, and come and play. The birds are singing in the trees, and you can hear the buzzing bees. The birds are singing in the trees, and you can hear the buzzing bees. Wake up, wake up, wake up! It's a lovely day. Please get up, oh please get up, and come and play. Wake up, wake up, it's a lovely day. Please get up, oh please get up, and come and play. Wake up, it's a lovely day. Please get up, oh please get up, and come and play. It's much too late to lie in bed, so hurry up, you sleepy head. It's much too late to lie in bed, so hurry up, you sleepy head. Wake up, it's a lovely day, lovely. Get up, oh please get up, and come and play. Come on children, little sleepyhead, wake up. Wash and dress and come on out. Everyone is up and about. The cow, the horses, the ducks and the sheep, the tiniest chicken, cheep, cheep, cheep. Wake up, wake up, wake up!
Hope you enjoyed the song, children. Now let's learn how to join two sentences by using words like and or but. So connect the pair of sentences below using and or but. In the first example, we have two sentences. It is time to get up for school. Another sentence is I want to sleep for some more time. Now how do we join these two sentences by using but? The answer is it is time to get up for school, but I want to sleep for some more time. Question number 2. Sheila got some chocolates for her birthday. Another sentence is she got some new clothes too. Now we have to join these two sentences using and. The answer is Sheila got some chocolates and new clothes for her birthday. Example 3. There are two sentences. A. Everyone has gone to sleep. B. I want to read my book. Now we have to join these two sentences using but. Answer. Everyone has gone to sleep, but I want to read my book. Example 4. Sentence A is Raju plays cricket. Sentence B, he also plays hockey. We can join these two sentences by using and. Answer. Raju plays cricket and hockey. Now it's time for homework. Children, you will have to write down the meanings of the following words in your English classwork book. The words are number 1, lovely. Number 2, buzzing. Number 3, sleepyhead. And number 4, tiniest. Also write down the answers for the questions you see on the screen. Question number 1. Name the poet of this poem. Question number 2. What do you think the birds say to each other in the morning? Question number 3. Which creatures wake up in the morning before the child does? Question number 4. Why does the poet want us to wake up early in the morning? Question number 5. What does the poet want to convey to the readers through this poem? So it's time to wind up, children. Hope you enjoyed the poem. Thank you and God bless.